5 minutes. I already started the video. I was waiting for 5 minutes. I'm wondering why are there no students joining? And then I had to check because this happened. There's a glitch or some sort of a bug with Hangouts. When I start my my Hangout, the live teachers from Lingualeo doesn't recognize it for some reason. There's a conflict, so I have to restart and start again. But I don't know until I actually test it. But it's very strange. It's happened before. So I hope you weren't waiting for too long.
No, it's okay. Honestly, I was curious, what about your next week? You are going on a vacation or something?
No. I haven't actually completed the. I haven't completed the
schedule.
Yeah, the schedule yet. I usually do it before today, but I was so busy that I just didn't get a chance to complete it. I've already.
You will be next week.
I will be definitely. Yeah, I'll be available next week for sure. Yes.
It's okay.
Usually, yeah. What happens usually is that I have to send the schedule or the lesson plans on the weekend. On the weekend, but I usually do it before the weekend. So yeah, by tomorrow you should see it. Hopefully tomorrow, if not the latest Sunday, it should be updated. Hopefully.
Okay. Thank you.
No problems. Hello, Julia.
Hi, Alan.
How's it going?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very well. You still up?
Yeah.
At this time?
Yes, here midnight.
Midnight.
10 minutes after midnight.
Wow. So how was your day?
It was not perfect, but it's okay.
Not another car problem, I presume.
Not enough problems and solutions with car. Everything now stable.
So, Alan, what about your car? Did your wife change?
Yeah, she managed to do it. Yeah, and the guy did it within an hour. Yeah, he replaced it, and the car actually, the wheel alignment wasn't very good. So it's a good thing that checked up on, because the old tires that were on the car were worn out pretty badly from the inside, and I'm glad that she got it seen to. Yeah. So today I drove the car to work and it was perfect. It was actually felt a little bit better. I could sense the steering wheel was very solid.
Yes. Great.
Yeah. And what did you do, Alexander, since I last
week? I have a little workout at home, and that's all, I think. Some errands well done, and for it, nothing special happened from that time.
I see. So you took care of some business, some errands, and yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah, that's great. We have one viewer watching us. Welcome to the viewer, whoever you may be. Nice to know that we're being viewed. I don't know, should we get started? Usually we get some students joining late. Let's get started, because this particular series of Living in English, we just never seem to finish because it's so long. I don't know, Julia or yourself, Alex. I don't know if you guys have been.
Yeah, I've participated last time. Attended.
Yeah, I think you did participate last time. Yeah. Usually it's Andre or Rinat that are part of this. Yeah. So it's Living in English, and the topic is Law and Order. So we actually completed. Let me have a look.
We did page 11. Yes, this one.
I believe this one, right?
Yes.
Yes. Alex, I don't think you were present.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay, no problem. So let us move on to the next page. And however, it might be a little bit difficult for you because you weren't there last time. Because we came across quite a lot of vocabulary, and yeah, we covered all types of law. So let's try. Let's see how it goes, and maybe you can pick up something new. Yeah, when it comes to these expressions and the vocabulary of law and order. So here it's going to be pair work, which is perfect. We have a couple of students only. So student A and student B. So what's required of us? Let's have a look. Is the text large enough? Can you read it?
Yeah.
Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. So you're the judge. What's the sentence? Okay. So directions. You and your partner each have a different legal case. So you got different legal cases. Share your case information with your partner by answering his or her questions. Then together make a decision as to what would be an appropriate sentence for the defendant in each case. So maybe we can just look at it together, and then we can all kind of participate in the first case and then the second case. Yeah. So we can read this. We don't necessarily have to split you guys or do it how they say. So case 1. Let's have a look at this case, and then yeah, let's try. Let me just maximize it. Okay, so don't look at the questions yet. All right, so it's going to be like a comprehension. So we'll read the case, and then we will look at the questions below. So, Alex, could you please read the case?
Joan Matthews is 40 years old. She was married when she was 21 and has 3 children, ages 14, 12, and 8. For the past 15 years, Mr. Matthews had been assaulting his wife, and she was taken to the hospital numerous times for her injuries. Mrs. Matthews had called the police many times to report the abuse, but each time Mr. Matthews promised never to hurt her again, and she allowed him to continue living with the family. On April 20, Mrs. Matthews called 911. When the police arrived, they found Mr. Matthews lying on the floor dead. There was a gun on the table, and Mrs. Matthews was sobbing. She told the police that she had shot her husband because he was beating her again, and the jury found Mrs. Matthews guilty of second-degree murder.
Wow, what a case. Okay, well read. Thank you, Alex. So now let's have a look at the questions. So Julia, you can start. See if you can remember.
What is the name of the defendant?
Oh, sorry. You know what we have to do? The question's actually on the other page. My bad. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, this is the actual questions for case 1.
What is the name of the defendant in case 1? Their name, both spouse. They mean spouse.
Defendant.
Defendant.
I think it's wife.
Yes, Miss Matthew.
Mrs. Matthews.
Mrs. Matthew.
Yeah. Okay, good. How many children does she have? So Julia, you're gonna hopefully answer all of these.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you will read the second case, and Alex will answer those questions. Yeah.
Okay. She has 3 children, different ages.
Okay.
What had been happening to her for the past 15 years? She was injured by many times and beaten by her husband. And
good.
She even need a medical service and went to the hospital.
Okay, good.
After that, there was a case where when her husband was found to be dead by the police, and she was sober, if I'm not mistaken. She was sober, yes, and the gun was found in the house, on the table, maybe.
Yeah, she was sobbing. What does that mean?
Not drunk.
No, you said sober. Sober is when someone is not drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, she was found sobbing. That's something else. Alex, do you know what that means?
No, I was thinking about sober too, or something around it, but maybe she was sane, something like that.
No.
Feeling guilty, crying.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's it. So when someone's sobbing, that means they're crying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Continue.
Why did she allow her husband to continue to live with her? I think, not I think, the story said us that there are 3 children, and in fact she forgave him and allowed to live with them, with family. Apparently, it is their children.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good, yes.
What happened on the April 20th? This case, as I mentioned.
Yes, good. So she called 911, didn't she? This thing happened. Okay, good.
Yes. What did she tell the police? It was not given. She just sobbing. She was sobbing. And what else? I don't remember if she called 911. Yes, she called.
Yes, she called on the 20th.
What was the...
So then they're saying, when the police arrived, what did she tell the police? She had to explain what happened.
She had explained. I remember that she was sobbing, just sobbing, and nothing explanation from her. Right, Alexander?
Alex, what do you think?
Yes, it was just that she have to kill him because he beating her up again.
Yes. So very good. Yeah, she said that she shot her husband. Why? Because he was beating her again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they found a gun on the table.
So yeah. he confessed eventually, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so she confessed. Well, she didn't. She was probably saying that it was self-defense. You know, he was beating her, so she didn't mention self-defense, but probably that's what she was trying to, you know, come down to. Okay, then.
What was the verdict? She was accused, was blamed in the murder of the 2nd degree.
Very good. Yes, they found her guilty of 2nd murder. Very good. All right, now your opinion. What sentence would you give her? If you were the judge.
If I were the judge, I would give her not this verdict, but with less strict, maybe, yes, because of his behavior, his abuse, yes.
Okay, so your sentence would be less harsh.
Less harsh, yes.
Less harsh, yeah. So not as, you know, punishing, perhaps. Okay, and why? Can you explain why?
I think she had to defend herself, as you mentioned, and it is it is a need actually.
Yes, good.
She
Okay.
she was forced to do it somehow to save her life and her children, and maybe she was affected she was in such not situation in how to put it condition in affect condition, no,
Mm,
stress, I mean, so stressed that she was not realize what she did.
oh, I see. Maybe she was overcome with emotion
Mm-hmm.
and she did something, um, with an outrage, and
Mm-hmm.
so she wasn't really herself when she pulled the trigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should
Okay.
it should be taken into account, I think. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Very good. All right. That was well done. You've done really well.
Thanks.
That was really because we went kind of quickly, didn't we? So, by the way, maybe I should have asked you before that. Did you have any questions about the vocabulary? Let's have a look at it again. So, sobbing was a word that
Mm-hmm.
I think is new, right? So when someone-
Only for me, it's only second or first degree murder, I think. What is the difference between first degree and second degree, if it's possible to?
Yeah, second degree murder. Well, okay, Julia, what do you think? What's the difference?
The difference, I think, the difference is in the force. I mean, if you are forced to do it, this is a less hassle, and this is the first degree, probably.
If you have to prepare yourself, then it's first degree. But if you don't prepare it, then it's second degree. Yes.
Yes, but so basically, first degree is when you intend to kill someone. You've planned it. Okay, that's obviously, results in a harsher punishment. Second degree is when you haven't planned it. Like she didn't plan to kill him. It happened out of reaction. Yeah, she was attacked. Her husband was beating her, so she killed him. Now, if she went and planned on, look, I'm gonna, end this once and for all, then it's premeditated. We say it, or planned. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
No problems. I think all the other words are okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, yeah. One more.
Could you tell the spelling? Is it right? Less harsh verdict.
Less harsh verdict. Yes. Well, a verdict is actually a decision, like either guilty or not guilty. That's the verdict. It can either be guilty or not guilty of the crime. Now, if you, by the way, it's harsh. There's an R missing there. Harsh.
Harsh.
It's the sentence that can be less harsh.
Okay.
Yeah. So the sentence is less harsh, or maybe too harsh. Okay.
But we don't have what they gave her. Only that she was guilty of second-degree murder, but we don't know how much years she has to. Maybe there was only, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I know Russian version of words, but I think.
Don't you think that this second-degree murder is supposed to have a rather strict decision? I mean,
I think in meaning of law, this was perfect, because She murdered? Yes. But is it prepared? No. So I think it's. I think this verdict is pretty straight and
accurate.
yes, accurate. In the meaning of law, I don't know about meaning of is it good, bad, but for judges only what's up to law is important. Everything others, I think it's not so important.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There was a case in South Africa. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, about Pistorius.
Yes, that's right. So it was a similar case where he, killed his wife.
Yeah, yeah.
She was behind the door, and I didn't follow it much, but I believe he got a sentence similar to this, where he was charged with manslaughter is another one that we call manslaughter. Yeah, murder is when you murder somebody, but manslaughter, you kill a human being, but it's not intentional. Yeah, manslaughter. Is this a new word for you, Julia?
Okay.
Let me type it for you. Manslaughter. So we actually covered it in the, let me just have a quick look in the previous. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of vocabulary. Yeah, here it is.
Forgery, hijacking, vandalism, arson, manslaughter, domestic abuse. And this is synonymous, all of them, not synonymous, just different kinds of
crimes.
Yes, different kinds of crimes that people are charged with. So shoplifting, what's that?
It's when someone steals something from shop.
Exactly. Arson?
Arson, I don't know, what is it?
Me either.
It's deliberate when you start a fire deliberately.
Oh.
Deliberate?
So, deliberate.
Pyromaniac.
So we have this in Australia where certain teenagers or adolescent citizens, they start a fire on purpose, and then the whole bush, or that not forest but the tree area is burnt. Yeah. So they are called arsonists. An arsonist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's a new one for you. Vandalism.
It's pretty common in Russian language.
It is on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you vandalize something, when you damage property, and so on. Hijacking.
Stealing something that has cars or has wheels, I think.
Yeah, you hijack a car, vehicle. And forgery.
Forgery, well, maybe I don't know.
To make documents fake.
Yes. See,
okay.
Like number 3, Albert signed someone else's name on several checks and then cashed them at the bank.
He was charged with forgery.
Yeah. And domestic abuse, which.
Yes, case number 1.
Exactly, yeah. Case number 1, Joan or Joanne, she went through that case. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one now. Okay, so Julia, you can read. Oh no, this is not the one. It's the next one. You can read this one, and then Alex can answer the question. So pay close attention. Actually, we'll go through the vocab if there is any that needs to be discussed. Okay, so off you go, Julia.
Uh-huh. Donald Corrigan is 42 years old and happily married with 2 children. Mr. Corrigan has a good job as an accountant and makes a good income. However, Mr. Corrigan is an alcoholic and has lost his license twice in the past 10 years for drunk driving. Mr. Corrigan has tried several times to quit drinking, but on New Year Eve he went to a party and got quite drunk. When he was driving home, he hit a 15-year-old boy who was crossing the street. The boy died 3 days later. Mr. Corrigan was terribly upset about the accident and has promised never to drink again. He has written a letter of apology to the family of the boy who died and has offered to put money into a scholarship in the boy's memory. The jury found Mr. Corrigan guilty of manslaughter.
Manslaughter. Very good. Excellent. Well read. So, any words that need to be explained?
No.
No, I think.
This was pretty straightforward, I believe, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's look at the questions. Here are the questions for you, Alex.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the name of the defendant in case number 2? It is Mr. Corrigan.
Good.
So, what is his occupation? He is married. He has 2 kids. He has a good job as an accountant. And he makes a lot of money.
Yeah, as an accountant, yeah?
Is an accountant.
Okay, good.
Yes. What problem has Mr. Corrigan had in the last 10 years? He is alcoholic, and he tries to quit for this time, but there is next question. What happened on New Year's Eve? He drank again, and he on the way back at home he hit 15-year-old boy, and after 3 days this young boy dies.
Yeah, so, he died. Just one second before we move on. Sorry to interrupt you. In question 3, they asked us, what problem has Mr. Corrigan had in the last 10 years? So you said he's an alcoholic, which is correct. So what else happened due to that? What other problem did he have?
He tried to quit, but he can't eventually. Maybe I lost some point.
Yeah, what happened to his license?
Yeah, he has license lost 2 times.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Obviously because of.
Due to alcoholism. I think.
Yeah, we call it drunk driving.
Yep. Drunk driving.
Very good. Excellent. Now.
So, how did Mr. Corrigan feel about this, and what did he promise? He feels terribly bad, and he promised not to drink ever again. So, this is it, I think. What has he told the boy family he would like to do? This question. He promised that he will never drink again, and he will. That's a problem because I don't know what he have to do. I think he has put some money in a school that that this boy went and make some I don't know
Charity, yes, as a charity.
Yes,
maybe.
yes, I think so. Yes,
Yeah.
some charity to the school. That boy went.
Went to. Yeah, well, it's like a scholarship.
Grant.
A scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wanted to put money into a scholarship in the boy's memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, good. 7.
Jury verdict was that he was found guilty for manslaughter.
Very good.
I think I think I'm pretty agree with verdict, and maybe I don't know, maybe yeah, we don't know yet what his punishment was. I don't know.
His sentence.
Yes. It's only manslaughter, but I don't know how much years he have to be in prison, or has he even be in prison? I don't know.
How many years
Yeah.
imprisonment he has to serve? Yeah, good. Okay, so you are in agreement with the jury's verdict. Why?
Because I think drunk driving is very very common in our country. Many people are drunk and did terrible things on the road. So I think maybe I don't know what the word. You have government have to imprison them for a long time before before these people can cause another accident.
Very good.
To separate them from society.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, that was well done. Well done, Alex.
Thank you.
Okay, so anything else you'd like to ask about this? Or do you have any queries?
Why is about punishment? They don't give any clue about it. Or for manslaughter, there is a strictly punishment, or I don't know.
It varies, you see. It varies from country to country, from case to case, even. Because the judge takes all of this into consideration, I believe. If it's a mother, like in the first case, she has children to care for. So, he might not give her such a long sentence. It honestly depends. And maybe she has to serve imprisonment or incarceration, we also say, for a certain number of years, and then also community service. That's another thing they can do. So there are various ways. They can. The judge can decide on what the sentence is and how long they should be in prison for. So if, like with the second case, his license was taken twice for the same reason. Now, if it's a not so harsh sentence, then he might get away with it and then just do it again after when he comes out. So the judge usually uses the wisdom that he has. Okay, so let's move on then, guys. So here we have some more vocab. Okay, here we're going to learn these. These are good.
But don't you think that in case number two, he has less mitigating circumstances than in comparison with case number one?
He has less, what, sorry?
Circumstances, I mean...
less circumstances to be considered. Yes, definitely.
Yes, mitigating, or how it should be, how to spell out. Mitigating, maybe, no?
yeah, or less circumstances that could go his favor,
Yeah.
yeah, to help his case or his, the reduction of the sentence, perhaps. So maybe he doesn't have a family at all. Well, he does, doesn't he?
No,
No,
he
he has
does.
two. He has two children. Yeah. However, his wife is there, and she can take care of the children. So it's not like the children are alone. Where in the first case, one of the parents was murdered or killed. Now, if you put the only parent left in prison, has a different effect on the children. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the strict decision. I mean, the first one, it was second-degree murder, then manslaughter, right?
You mean harsher?
Harsher, yes.
I thought it pretty the same.
Really?
Kind of, yeah. It's yeah. I thought it would be. If it's the same as manslaughter, there might be some differences. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't give you an exact exact differentiation. But if you Google it, probably somebody will explain it. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the comparison is like murder and manslaughter. Murder, it's usually when you wanted to kill somebody. Manslaughter, somebody died due to your negligence or your bad behavior. Maybe you were drunk, or you did something wrong, but unintentionally the result was that somebody died. So that's manslaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this next one then. So we have a bunch of words here that we need to use for these sentences. So we have bail, evidence, parole, verdict, trial, testify, plead, prosecutor, convict. Actually, convict or convict can be a noun or a verb. Appeal, acquit, accused, guilty, sentence, defense attorney, and innocent. So let's see how we get along with these sentences. So, Alex, the first one.
The whole process of examining evidence and making a decision is called the... I think it's trial. Maybe.
Julia, do you agree?
Not sure.
Or testify.
So the process, the whole process of examining evidence and making a decision is called the trial. You're right.
Trial?
Yeah, it is trial, yeah? Yeah, so somebody has to go to trial. Usually it's a long process. It takes time. And again, depending on the case, the complication of it. Okay, Julia, number 2.
After a person is arrested and charged with a crime, she is called the prosecutor.
No.
No? Maybe bail. I don't know. Who is bail?
Bail is not a person.
Yeah.
Parole?
No. That's not a person either.
But no, convict. Convict, maybe.
No, not convict.
Sentence, but other are not nouns. I mean, he is arrested, so he is not innocent.
Good. So he's not the innocent. It's the opposite of that.
He's plead, maybe. Who is
No.
plead? Acquit? What is acquit?
See if you can find out what that means. I mean, I don't want to tell you the answer, then it's going to be too easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe just he's guilty, and that's all. No? No, it's not.
No, it's not guilty. So when he arrested, he has been
Convicted, right?
and
He
for a crime.
he's called
Okay, the verb.
accused.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
see. This is the person is called the accused.
Oh my God, how long does it?
Yeah, but it's good. We're learning like this. So accused, you can also use it as
He's blamed, he's accused. I
yeah,
know this
blamed.
word.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
you know, you've been accused of this, or almost like charged, because charged and accused, you know, they're synonyms really. But the person, we also call him or her the accused.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. What about number 3, Alex?
The judge asked the defendant, "How do you?" How do you?
So we need a verb now.
Yeah. Plead, maybe.
That's the one. How do you
Mhm.
plead?
Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah. Guilty or not guilty? Have you heard that maybe from a movie or serial?
Yeah, from a movie or game, I think plead is how you consider something
Yeah.
synonym.
So, how do you plead? Your Honor, I plead not guilty.
Yeah.
So I say that I'm not guilty. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
Sorry, 4.
The lawyer for the government is called the defense attorney. Oh, no, prosecutor. The lawyer for the government.
Good. Yeah, he's a prosecutor. Excellent.
The lawyer for the accused is called the defense attorney.
Yes, defense, because he's defending the person that's being accused.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the prosecutor is trying to put that person into jail or give them the deserved punishment. All right, very good.
Before a witness can, she has to swear to tell the truth. Can witness, I think, but
Yeah. Witness, right?
Before a witness can.
Before a witness can, evidence. No.
Evidence is a noun.
Yeah. We need another verb.
Convict, I think.
No.
No.
Appeal.
No.
Good try, but it's not appeal.
Before a witness can.
But what does the witness do? Can the witness appeal?
Maybe.
No. So if you're not sure of a certain word, quickly look it up. Look in the dictionary, because I want you to also, use the dictionary to find out some of these words.
Maybe bail, no?
No.
No, not bail. So before a witness can say something in her or his, so she has to swear to tell the truth. Before a appeal, accused, guilty, sentence, defense, innocent. Parole mode, maybe.
No.
Before he Acquit.
Okay.
Actually,
Approval.
witness can acquit defender. Yes, defender. No?
No, it's not the witness that does it. It's
Then I don't
usually
know.
the jury or the judge that does that, that has the power to do that. To acquit means to free someone from a charge, a criminal charge, by a verdict.
Evidence.
Not guilty.
Evidence.
Evidence,
maybe.
Evidence
Uh,
is not work.
to tell the truth. Yes, I think it's evidence.
No. Evidence will be a noun, but here we need a verb. So before witness can.
Maybe we give he, she. No. Witness cannot give.
You said almost all of them except for one. Trial we had, yeah? Did we have trial? Yeah, the first one. The first one was trial.
Testify.
Yes.
Testify?
Testify. Look it up. What does testify mean? This is very common.
Just testify.
For example, you might say, would the defendant...
please, testify, it's pretty...
Yeah, please bring in your witness to testify. Or something like that, in those terms. So the witness testifies. Before they can testify or speak about the incident, they need to swear to tell the truth. Okay? Yeah, some of these are new for you. Might get some time getting used to.
In the American judicial system and many others, a person accused of a crime is considered to be innocent until proven sentenced. Proven evidence.
What's the opposite of innocent?
Convict. Oh, guilty.
Yeah, guilty. Yeah. So the person accused is considered to be innocent until proven guilty, until there is evidence that proves that he or she is guilty. All right, 7.
They don't think the accused will be released on bail before his trial because he is considered very dangerous.
Yeah, bail. You see what bail means?
Yeah, bail, it's some amount of money to get off the jail before the trial. Yes,
so it's a some type of payment that somebody pays on your behalf, or that you can pay, I believe, and because you are arrested when somebody, if the police arrests you and they charge you with, something, they're charging you with murder or whatever, so you can be released on bail if you're not considered dangerous. Yeah, and then you're free until the trial begins and all that is organized. Yeah. All right. 8.
Before a trial takes place, the police and lawyers for the government collect evidence or proof about the case.
Yes, very good. Evidence. This is where evidence goes in. Okay, 9.
The decision reached by the jury is called the sentence.
Verdict.
Yes. Verdict.
Yeah, verdict. Yeah. Verdict is like decision. A verdict. Okay, 10.
If the jury finds the defendant guilty of murder, the judge judge will
Sorry, we're doing 10, yeah? Yeah.
Mhm. Will release him to life in prison. Not release. Will convict him. I don't know.
Mhm.
Mm,
If the jury finds guilty of murder, the judge will.
Convict, no? Or
No.
acquit.
No. So this is a punishment. Life in prison.
Yes. He will make him. He will force.
Oh. So there is a word in here that, or the one that we're looking for, can be a verb or a noun, and it's spelled and
Verb.
pronounced the same way.
Will sentence.
Yes,
Will
sentence him.
Mm-hmm.
The judge will sentence him to life in prison.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the verb in this case. And 11.
If a person is found guilty of a crime by a court of law, she has the right to the verdict to a higher court. So I think it's the only one that I have no idea what does it mean. It's parole. So maybe it's the right answer.
It's not parole.
Do you know parole? I don't know parole and acquit.
Did you look it up? You look it up. Hopefully that will.
So it's acquit.
No.
If a person is found guilty of a crime by a court of law, she has the right to
argue with right?
plea? No.
Yeah, argue. What's another word? A word for argue.
Argue.
To go against.
To go against, yes.
Appeal.
Yeah, appeal. That's it.
Yeah.
You can appeal the decision.
To the higher
The
court.
verdict.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 2 more. Let's have a look at them. I'm not going to show you the things. You should know it by now. It's those 2 that you didn't know. Those 2 that you just mentioned.
Okay.
After number 11 or
12.
After serving a certain length of time in prison, a person can apply for something. This allows the prisoner to be released early, but she is still under supervision. Apply for parole.
Yeah, very good. This is where parole comes in question.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a
Free.
you're free in a way, but
Mm-hmm.
you're under supervision. So any mistake you do, that's it. You're going back to prison.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
And the last one.
If the jury decides to the defendant, he will be released immediately. If they decide to him, he will be taken to prison. So if he decides to release, no.
Do you remember that acquit maybe put here? I don't know.
Yeah, but where does it go? Here or here?
The first option, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the jury decides to acquit the defendant, basically free him from the charge.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Quit.
Yeah, acquit, to basically kind of quit the charge, the criminal charge. Yeah. Then if they decide to
convict,
it's the opposite. Yeah, he will be taken to prison. Excellent. Well done, guys. All right, so we've learned some vocab, some new vocab today. Yeah, that's good. So we still have I think maybe 3 or 4 pages. Yeah, this is when we get to use them again. Should be
Mhm.
fun. Hopefully, we'll need one more lesson, and then we can close this case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it. I'm gonna have to wrap this up and start the
Mhm.
other lesson.
Thank you. It was very interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's you know, a shame that you weren't able to attend the previous ones on this
Mhm.
because it was very interesting. It really opens your eyes about you know,
Mhm.
this whole law and order
Mhm.
when it comes to the English language. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining. I shall see you next time. If I don't see you in the next lesson, I
Yeah,
hope you have. I
me,
hope, yeah.
I'll be there.
Oh, good. Okay, excellent. So I'll see you there. You, Julia, I don't know. It's pretty late there. If you're, you know, willing and still awake, be free to join.
Yeah,
And
I'll join. Surely join.
okay, good. All right. So see you shortly, guys.
Thank you. Bye for
Okay.
now.
Bye. Bye. Bye.